Okay, so we're going to plant these here blueberry bushes. I ain't never grown blueberries before. I had to research like what kind of amenities I needed to make to the soil and stuff, because I know they like a more acid soil. I didn't know what else we liked. Now I did get two different varieties. This is a blue ray, and these are the little starch you get from the store. They're pretty daggone healthy for being $6.88 at the, I think I got these at Lowe's. Anyhow, blue ray and blue ray. This one ain't looking so pretty. And this is blue crop. But they plant the same, but I didn't know if it took two different varieties to grow, so I just wanted to make sure I had plenty. So anyhow, let's go get these in the ground. Okay, so planting instructions is: remove the plant from the bag, remove all packing wrapping material. While planting hole is being prepared, place plant in a pail of water. It's already been soaking in some water, so I'm not going to be overly concerned about that. Oh wait a minute, so where to go? Dig a hole 8 to 10 inches deep and wide enough so the roots can be spread apart. Return soil loosely to the depth needed by the plant so that all its roots will be covered with about 2 inches of soil. Place plant in the hole, spread roots, fill halfway to the surface with good loose garden soil. Okay, so my garden soil is not that great, so I'm going to have to add some potting soil to it. Pour approximately 1 gallon of water over it, and then when the water has settled in the hole, finish filling it in, and then water it thoroughly once a week until growth appears. Well, I've already got growth, plus we're fixing to get a rain, so that's going to do that for me. Anyhow, I'm also going to throw pine needles in here. Pine needles are free, and they're a great way to add acid to your soil that you need. Alright, so anyhow, with that, so you can see this is wet. Let's see what kind of shape it's in. My nosy dogs are over here trying to see what I've got going on. Yeah, see, all of this is just packing for it. Keep the roots moist. The roots aren't huge. Okay. But there you go. That's the root system right there for it. Got to make sure it's completely under and spread out. That way it takes over. Now, I think you're supposed to plant these about 3 feet apart. Mine are more about 2 feet apart, but you know, space is space. It's what you got, what you get. So anyhow, I'm gonna fill this in with some dirt. Bust up this big old clump here, back in. Whew, dusty. And then pine needles. These are mostly just the dead ones that fell off the tree already. I'm just gonna put a bunch of them in here. Oop. These are also great. I used to line them with my taters too when I was a kid. So, you know, fill that in there. Lay my plant out like so. And now, you know, you'll see here, seeds are spread out, or the roots are spread out. I got about 2 inches of soil left here to cover. Nope, sorry about that. Put a little bit on it, dump some water, let it settle in, and then we'll finish on. Anyhow, I've never grown the blueberries. I don't even like blueberries, at least not the store-bought ones. They seem to be gritty. So while this is settling, I'll get the pot and soil ready to put over top of it. Okay, so I got pot and soil here. It's not super great quality, but it's still better soil than what my crap is. So put it all around it. Here we go. And then tamp it down. You can step on it if you like, but I'm kneeling down. I got old lady knees, so I don't like to get up and down. Yeah, tamp it down here. And then cover it back over with some of this crappy stuff. That way nothing blows away. And then I'm going to mulch it with the pine needles again. Just so it's, I know this is going to have acid in it. Because it has to have the acid to thrive. Well-drained acidic soil. So, there we go. Alright, I'll get it mulched and we got it done. Alright, so, and then next is just sprinkle some mulch around it here. This will help keep weeds at bay, especially while it's trying to take off, and it will add the acid to the soil that we need it to do. And then we just water it. Make sure it's got plenty of water. Set out to fertilize it till any growth was there. There's growth, but I still want to hold off on fertilizing it for a bit, especially since I put this potting soil in there, because it might have fertilizer in it. That's it. That is planting some blueberry bushes. Curious as to whether or not I'll even make these live or have any. We'll see. We will see.